with the latest updates from We Share Abundance and associated programs, and we're streaming live, hopefully, fingers crossed, on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over there in just a moment to make sure that things are working as they should be. We are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world, and we're on a mission to banish poverty. More on that in a moment. For now, let's head over to Facebook. When we get there, we'll look for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when Facebook obliges by bringing that up, we'll be looking for the 6th of February. So far, so good. Let me turn my speaker off in case we get feedback. And then there should be a little thing, click to expand, and that's not worked. Try again. Okay, it's worked this time. And so we'll be able to see the comments in Facebook, where we get most of the comments, and we'll be able to answer any questions that crop up. We also do hopefully get comments from YouTube and Twitch when we have members in there. Okay, so with that said, we are a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world. We're a non-separatist organization. What does that mean? It means we don't pigeonhole people on whether they're fat or thin or bald or male or female or black or white. We just see everybody as human beings. And we treat every human being with equal respect, because every human being is unique and so has something unique to offer to our community, and so deserves to be treated with equal love and respect. Okay, so that's our philosophy. Who can become a citizen? Well, with that philosophy, literally anybody. We have members from every continent, most countries, every colour, class, creed, background, educational level, financial status, you name it, we've got them in here, but we only see them as human beings. Okay, that non-separatist ideology. We'll be getting started in a moment, because we'll have a little prayer and then an affirmation. The little prayer is to help us find true happiness in life, and the affirmation is to help us keep that non-separatist ideology. The happiness part is what everybody seeks. You may not, if somebody was to ask you, what do you really want from life? You might say, oh, I want a new house or a car, or I want a better relationship, but you want those things because you expect them to bring you happiness. But you can't buy happiness. It doesn't matter how much money you've got. There are people with loads of money that aren't happy. There are people that don't have a lot of money that are happy. So where does the happiness come from? It comes from within, and it is created by being of loving service to others. And the more service you offer, the greater the value of that service to the higher number of people, the happier you'll be, and you will attract everything that you want and need in life to you. It'll be automatic. It's an automatic flow. So let's have a look at who we've got in the comments here. We've got Liliev Lasik Tamala from the Philippines. My word, that's good. It must be early hours in the morning there. So well done for making it here. We got Derek Murray from West Palm Beach, Florida. Hi there, Derek. We've got Bozina from Edinburgh, up in Scotland, capital of Scotland. We've got Richard from Devon in the southwest peninsula of England, not far from me. We've got Norman from Doncaster in England. And we've got William Frizzell from Indiana, US of A. And we usually have, I don't know whether he's in yet, let's just have a quick look and see. No, I was just checking to see if Lewis was in from Portugal. He usually attends through YouTube, but I don't see him there. Okay. And of course, we have people that don't choose to comment, and we have a lot of people that the timing isn't convenient for, and so they watch the replays. We always have the replays available in our Facebook group and on YouTube, possibly in Twitch. I don't know whether they save them in Twitch. Okay. Right. What have we been up to today? Apparently, this function for the PIF with using a card has been a real complex thing. Devyani says it is complete now, but she wants to finally test it tomorrow. So that is mainly what Devyani's been on, although she disappeared for lunch or tea or whatever it might have been at a time which was really inconvenient, because it was at the time that I got on to paying the secondary staking out to people. And we have secondary staking, and it's automated that the withdrawal requests come in, but the actual payment of those withdrawal requests are done manually at present until we get everything sorted out and we know that it's working as it should be, and then we can automate it. But for now, they are processed manually, and it takes time. But I got stuck into it, or I was about to get stuck into it, and I found that it wasn't pulling up the wallet addresses for members. It was saying that they weren't there. So I checked a few members and the wallet addresses were there, but I couldn't get hold of Devyani. She'd taken a break. So it pushed me back. We did eventually get that sorted out when she came back, but that again took a bit of time. And so they're still not complete. They are nearly all complete. I think we've got under 20 now to actually make payments, probably about an hour's work. So that will be completed tomorrow. I won't be doing it tonight. It's too easy to make mistakes when you are tired, and but we got the most of them done. As I say, it's under 20 now. I could probably have a look and tell you how many there are to pay out now. If I can find the right place. Secondary stakes, pending withdrawal request. Oh, and Greenfoot from the Bahamas. Michael, can't think of his full name, but Michael, we still haven't got his wallet. So if you are in here, we need you to get that TRC20 wallet so we can pay you. You've now got 2 payments outstanding out of the 18. There are 18 to pay. 2 of them are for Greenfoot. So there's 16 I can pay, but we need Michael to put in his TRC20 address, and we can get him paid as well. Everybody else has got their addresses in. It's all going okay. It just takes a bit of time. As I say, it'll take about an hour tomorrow. Okay, and Lewis is here in YouTube. He says, yes, I'm here. Okay, so he's saying hi to everybody, and he's on YouTube. Okay, and he is from Portugal, and I've lost Facebook, because what I've done is I have got the Melon app in a different browser today, so that if I do a screen share, hopefully it'll work. There is something I want to go through on the Beyond Infinity program. We do promote multiple income streams because it's sensible to have multiple income streams. If one income stream disappears, no matter how solid you think it is, it can go like that, boom. And if it's your only income source, you're going to struggle, aren't you? But if you've got lots of income streams and one goes, okay, you're not going to be happy that it's disappeared, but You've got the other income streams there. You can add another one in, or you can build the others up, or whatever. It's far more secure. We have also Kingsley in from Manchester, UK. Okie dokie. Let's get started now with a short prayer, as I said we would. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, bless each member, that they attract true happiness and everything they need in life. Amen. Yeah, as I was saying, if you get on that service run, if you make that your goal to serve as many people as possible and be of as much value to them as you possibly can be, then you'll find that everything else falls into place. It is the way forward. It's a lot easier and more satisfying than chasing money. If you're chasing money, it'll tend to run away from you. If you just concentrate on serving others, money will flow to you. Everything that you want in life will come to you. Okay. We also, as I say, we have a little affirmation that goes like this. We are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Multiple income streams. We have different income streams within our Cloud Nation. We've been around, we're an emerging nation. We've been around for a little bit short of 3 years. We set off at a great pace, but we were building on sand, and the foundation started crumbling, and we had to rethink. Now we have dug down to rock, and we're putting our foundations on rock, and we are building our industries there, because we have our treasury, our economy, our currency, social services, and now we need to boost our economy through sales, basically. No sales, no business, no value, whether you are a country or a sole trader or a big conglomerate, everything revolves around making sales. If the United States of America didn't export things, they wouldn't have the wealth that they have. If the City of London wasn't such a great financial resource, offering services throughout the world, the UK wouldn't have the resources that it has. So it's not all about oil and coal or diamonds or gold. It's about being able to offer things that people want. And within our community, we have various things already, and there will be a lot more added this year, that people can participate in and buy services or products. And on top of that, as I say, we promote multiple income streams because it's a healthy way for you to go. Now, it's all very well saying we've got multiple income streams within our community, but what if our community folds up? Now, I don't envisage that happening. We are here building for many generations to come, not just for a few weeks or months or years. But you never know. You never know what will happen. So it's not about having multiple income streams within one organization. It's about having lots of organizations paying you. And that is the only safe way to structure your finances. We are at the moment quite heavily involved in Vortic International. They offer a service. It's trading cryptocurrencies. The CEO of the company is a very experienced trader. He's made himself a multi-millionaire from trading cryptocurrency. He doesn't need more money. He doesn't need to work, but he's set up Vortic International because he understands that to be happy, he's got to serve others. And that's his goal. And he's not just setting it up as a trading platform. He's going to build in an ecosystem, and there's a lot more coming in the future. He's got some very grand ideas, and he's a lovely man. And so we have Vortic, and it's a wonderful opportunity. You can get involved by depositing as little as $50, and you'll earn 4% per week on $50. And that is better than, for example, funds, where your minimum deposit is $100 and you'll earn a little over 3% a week. And you'll pay at least $10 a month as a membership fee. There's no membership fee with Vortic. I'm not knocking funds. I think funds is a great program, and it's another one that we have. It's another income stream that we have. But I just think that Vortic is better, and it's something, therefore, that we are trying to encourage our members to get involved in. It creates you passive income. A lot of members are not good at referring others. You don't need to in Vortic, although if you do, they have a really, really powerful compensation plan, more powerful than the one in funds, for example. A very, very powerful compensation plan. So it's a wonderful program, and so we're encouraging people to get involved in that. Now, yesterday I said we would give a 10% discount. Basically, we make 10% commission if you join under with our link, and you make a deposit. So if you deposit $50, we get $5. But they have a promotion going at the moment where if you have people that invest $300 and you get 5 of them, that will be worth over $800 to us, in addition to the commissions. So we decided we'd give the commissions back to people that invested $300 or more. But today I thought that's not really fair on some of the people that can't afford to invest $300 but would like to help. It doesn't help in the competition, but it does help us build an income, which everything goes back into We Share Abundance from the We Share Abundance accounts, from the administration accounts. It doesn't come out into my pocket or anybody else's. It comes back into We Share Abundance. And so I decided that we would give everybody that 10%, whether you invest $50 or $5,000 or $50,000, you will get that 10%. There is also an encouragement, whatever, that's not the right word, but I think you'll know what I mean, to actually, if you can afford it, invest $300. Now, I would recommend that you invest $305 because you never know what's going to happen with cryptocurrencies and fees and everything like that. So deposit $305. If you deposit $300, you might find you've only got $299 or something, you know. So put $305 in, and then you can set up that. Now, if you do that, you'll get your 10% back, which is $30 on 300. If you invest more, obviously the 10% is more as well, but because we're just paying you out the commission that we earn. The override on that is if we get 5 people in that qualifies us for that first level of bonus payments, then we will make that rebate up to $100 for a $300 payment. So because we'll have qualified, we'll get 800. We can afford to give 5 people $90 extra, 450. We split the proceeds with you, 450 to you and 450 into We Share Abundance. Also, I have an offer because we've got about a little over $250 in commission to hand out now. And I said that the first person to invest $2,500, which is a popular level actually, because it gets you onto a higher income rate. You're making 1% a day, 5% a week instead of 4%. And that can be a significant difference when you start using that income to buy more packages and compound it. It's a huge difference. May sound only a little bit, but it is huge. So a lot of people want to get in at 2,500, and the first person that gets in at 2,500, I said we'd give $500 back, so it'll only cost you 2,000 because we've got that 250 anyway, and we'll make $250 in commission, so you'll get your 10%. We have somebody who's been a member here for a long time who is looking to take up that, but he's instructed his pension people to pull the cash out of his pension account so that he can put it into Vortic. He says he doesn't know how long that's going to take. So if somebody else comes along first, well, it's first come, first served for that extra $250. But everybody, that invests, whatever level it is, whether it's $100 or $500 or $5,000, will get that 10% back until the 25th of February when the competition ends. Okay. We have had a little bit. It's been a bit slow. People have to get their head around it and get organised. But we've had a little bit coming in today, and it will stand us in good stead for the future. And we've already paid out some of those 10% for people. Okay. One thing that somebody mentioned today, they got hold of me on Skype, I think it was, about Beyond Infinity. And they were saying that I should make it clear that all the rules and everything within Beyond Infinity. He said, I said that it's a one-time payment and you can retire in 5 1/4 to 6 years. Well, that's true. That is absolutely true. There's no hidden issue in that. It's there. If you do nothing at all, you will start receiving passive income in 5 1/4 years, 5 years and 13 weeks. That 13th week, you'll get your first payment, and then you'll get payments that go on week after week, increasing. If you choose to refer other people, and that's an option, it's wise to do if you can do it, because you can shorten that period from 5 1/4 years down to, I know our admin account now is down to about 8.5 months. So in October of this year, we'll start receiving those passive payments. They're going to start small. But the sooner you get that small payment, the sooner it'll start building into those larger payments. They start at about $50, and then it goes to $100, and and every week you get an increase. But it's all down to referring people, and if you choose to refer people, it's your duty and your responsibility to read the information on the website. I can't be there wet nursing everybody through everything that is in the website for you to read. The basic that I've been promoting, which is totally 100% true, is it's a $50 payment and we'll give you $35 back if you register under the admin account. We can't do it if you're registered under some other account because we don't get the commission to give back to you. So that's what's been happening with the commissions we've got in. We've had over $4,000 of commissions in, and we've helped people join for just $15 by using those commissions to subsidize their $50 one-time payment. So they're getting in for $15 instead of $50. And if they do nothing, they will get there. Let me do a screen share. Let me if I can find Beyond Infinity. Here we go. Now then, and as I say, we're running this in a different browser because when I've tried to do screen shares, I've been coming up with black things. And so let's have a go at this. They've done something new here. Share, screen. People are always changing things just as you're getting used to them, aren't they? I understand. Window. And we're going here. Share. Now then, let me get back to Facebook and see that things are working there. I can find Facebook again. No, because I've not done this show on stream. Oh, just a minute. It's sharing me. Why is it sharing me? Stop sharing. Let's try again. Share. Screen. Window. We will be in Chrome. We are in okay, I know what happened. We are now going to get it right, I think. If I click on the right tab here. Okay. We should have now Beyond Infinity showing. And I don't think, no, I'll need to log in again. Okay, there's a lot of information here. If you're not going to refer anybody, don't worry about it. Just sit back for 5 years and take your money when it comes. You can see we've got $167 here, which we'll use to help people get started. This is the ebook that you buy. This is their product, if you like. It's $50, and that's all you can put in. You can't put in more cash out of your pocket. If you want to speed the process up, you can only do it by referring other people, earning commissions, and you can add your commissions into the passive program, which is called the big program. And this is our big program here. You can see we've got now $1,350 in there, and normally that would take you to get to 1,350 as a totally passive member, you're looking at 4 years and 29 months. Okay, so in 8 weeks, I think we've been involved in this. We have shortened it from 5.25 years to what's 29. We got what 23 weeks to the end of the year, and then 46 weeks, about 8.5 months before we start drawing the funds. Here we go. Down here you can see it's 5 years and 13 weeks, totally passive. If you do absolutely nothing, you start earning weekly payments in 5 years and 13 weeks, the 13th week of the fifth year. So it's just under 5.25 years, and you get 51 as your first payment, which is not bad because it only costs you 50, and if you joined under us, it only costs you 15. You've had to wait for it, but okay. Then it goes up to 97, 112, 116. You can see it goes up fairly slowly but steadily. And by the end of year 5 here, you're making $570 a week. And it keeps going up and up and up. And you get to $1,000 a week by the 14th week of year 6. So a year in, you're on $1,000 a week, roughly $5,000 a month, a little bit less, but roughly. And by the time you've got to the end of the 6th year, 6 years, the 52nd week of the 6th year, it's up to $5,000 a week, over $20,000 a month. So I've not been telling any lies. I've not been hyping things up. This is their spreadsheet. It's not mine. This is how it works, and I've been through it, and it's accurate. Okay? It's available to all of you to look at. If you choose to refer people, and even if you don't, it's wise to click on that training tab and go through the information so you know what you're involved in. There's a recorded webinar. There's the compensation plan. If you're going to refer people, you want to know how it works. There's the video of the compensation plan. There's an introductory video to Beyond Infinity. There's a little plan here how you can make $2,000 a week with Beyond Infinity. It's a little plan. If you follow it, great. You'll make $2,000 a week. Is it easy? Not particularly. Is it hard? No, not particularly. It's simple, but simple doesn't equate to being easy. You've got to be persistent. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be prepared to do what others won't do so that you can have what others don't have. There's email templates. There is various recorded. All this information is there. I can't go through and explain everything that is in here to everybody just because they think they don't need to know it. It's there. It's in the website. Okay. You can see your programs here. The big program is the only one you're in if you are totally passive. If you start referring other people, you get involved in the Infinity plan, and you want to get into the compensation plan to see how it all works. And you will get into the honeypot plan as well. When you want to see what's happened, you can go to finance and the internal wallet, and you will see that you've been piffed in for $50 by me, probably. You can see we get a $40 commission, but after we've paid fees and various other things and paid for the different plans that they have, 35 is as much as we can give you back without actually losing money. And so we give you everything that we can. So it's there for you. It's all in there. And there is somewhere a link to that, to this spreadsheet in here as well. Can't remember exactly where it is. I'm not sure, is it in the dashboard? They've got a Telegram group. I've not been in there, but you can get into the Telegram group and ask questions there. It's not there, is it in there? I think it's here. I think if you go to big, yeah, they have a chart which shows you how you can increase the amount of income that you make. You start out on 3% per week, and it goes up as you grow the balance that you have in your account. But this is the big calculator. If you click on that, it opens up this spreadsheet that I showed you. So it's all there. The information is all there. I'm not hiding anything from anybody. I'm not telling lies. I'm not hyping things up. If you join and do nothing at all, in 5 years, the 13th week of the 5th year, you will start receiving passive income. And that's what I've said, and that is true. Okay? So I just wanted to clear that up for you. I've lost. Oh, I'm in a different browser, aren't I? Bear with me. So I'm going to stop sharing now and get back to Facebook, and that should disappear and get me back. Okay. Where are we? We've got Kingsley. I remember seeing that. Richard is saying infinite Frammy clones. Now I know how you get so much done. Oh, that must have been when it was showing the Facebook thing. Yeah, I only wish, Richard. I only wish. I've not got as much done again today. I didn't stop working when I couldn't make the payments, but I had to move on to something else. But I've not finished those payments which I had at the top of my list to do. And but as I say, there's less than 20 of them now. There's only about 18. And if we don't get the wallet address from Michael in the Bahamas, then I can't pay him. So it's only 16. Okay, but it's money there. It's not going away. We're not running away with it or anything. But a lot of you will have been paid because we did manage to get most of the people paid. As I say, there's only about 16 to do. But it is quite lengthy. Those 16 will take about an hour. Right. What else? Yeah, so that's a little bit on Beyond Infinity. Vortic, of course, we have our Vortic 10K club. That is all running now. We've had people saying, how do I track it? How do I see what I've earned? And the answer is you don't, because it's all in a group fund. You can watch the video, which will explain how it all works. I can't remember where the video is. Oh, that's Beyond Infinity. But there is a link somewhere to the video it's on my blog, and there's a video there that explains Vortic, and it explains how we are structuring the reinvestment and funding and everything for the club, and when you'll get paid out. But you can't see it. You can't look in Vortic and say, where's my $50? Because it's in a lump sum with everybody else's. So you can't track it in any way other than by creating your own spreadsheet or using our spreadsheet and getting some sort of idea from that. But basically, we're looking at a year or a little over a year as a project. We want to get everybody to 5 times their investment. So if we've got a lot of people that have put in $10, because that's all they can afford, and that's the main reason why we started it, to give those people a chance. For people in the Philippines, Nigeria, Ghana, Suriname, Venezuela, at the moment, $10 is a lot for them to squeeze out of their budget. So we're helping them. But we want to get that up to $50 for them, and then they can open their own Vortic account with that $50, and then they can refer others, make additional income. They can do whatever they want with it. It's there and it's in their control, and at that point in time, you will have full control over it. We will wrap it all up once we get everybody like 5 times, because it's a lot of work to run and to follow up on and to keep on top of. So that is our target, if you like, is to get everybody 5 times their income, and it'll happen all at the same time. It doesn't matter whether you put in $10 or $1,000. You'll have 5 times that sum at the same time as everybody else. Okay. Right. What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to mention there is a program called AAS. It's called the African Arbitrage System. And this is either the best thing since sliced bread. It's going to generate huge incomes for millions of people, or it's the biggest scam ever perpetrated. If it turns out to be a scam, it's going to make everything that came before it as a scam, no matter how big, and there's been some billion-dollar scams out there. It's going to make those look like kids cheating at marbles. Afrique Arbitrage is absolutely huge. It's growing very rapidly. It's difficult to follow exactly how it all works. They are still implementing things in their website. There is no automatic compounding. But today, I started with $100 about the 25th of January, something like that, I think. And today, I was able to withdraw $50. You're going to have $51 because they knock $1 off for their fees. And that $50 withdrawal came through in less than a minute. Boom, it was there. That doesn't mean that the program is genuine. It doesn't mean it's not genuine. If you remember COTPS, when they were making their payments, they came through very quickly as well. They would pay you out in Tron and they would hit your account very, very quickly. But they did a rug pull. But they didn't have anything like the members. I believe the AAS has got like 7 million members now, because they had a pilot scheme running for a little over 6 months, I think, where they were in beta, just testing everything. And there were people got involved in that. And they actually launched to the general public on the 1st of January this year. It pays 1.65% per day, 7 days a week. That is huge if you can compound it. It's good even if you can't compound it. But if you can compound it, it is absolutely huge income. And who knows? Who knows? but you can get involved for $20, and it's up to you what you risk, whether anything or nothing. As I say, it's either going to be the most amazing platform generating wealth for millions of people throughout the world, or it's going to be the biggest scam ever perpetrated. And it's up to you to make your mind up which it is. It came highly recommended by 2 of our members who have been following it through their beta process and everything else. And but you never know. And that's what I say, you never know. That's why you want multiple income streams. For example, if you're in Afrique arbitrage and you're making 5,000 a month out of it, and they do a rug pull and you've lost your 5,000 a month. If that's all you've got to rely on, you're in a bad situation. You've got to build those multiple income streams, and you can do it through our free downline builder in the dashboard. Okay. What else? I do have numbers, but they're not very exciting. I don't think I gave them to you yesterday, so I'll give them to you. I'll compound it, if you like. Over the last 48 hours, rather than 24 hours, we have a net decrease of 3 in our registered members to 38,776. Net decrease because we always take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months, but we always get new people coming in, and it depends on which is the highest, whether we've got a net increase or a net decrease. So the last 48 hours, we're down by 3 on that count. The active members, those are people that are logging in on a regular basis, usually every day, are up by 5 in the last 48 hours. So nothing happening in a big way there either. And multiply Visa, oh yeah, there is a change actually in the last 48 hours. No change in the last 24, but in the period before that, so in the last 48 hours, we've added $1 into our bonus pool, which now stands at $10,076.32. One other thing that I wanted to mention, I'm not going to do a screen share on it again now. I could have done while I was in there, but I'm not messing about with it again. And that is let me just check that what I'm saying is true. It should be, because this is another thing that Devyani did today. And that is the leaderboard. If you look at the leaderboard, you will see that that has been updated so that you now earn 1 point for everybody that buys an ad pack in the Poverty Crusher plan. When I say everybody, it's new members. They've got to buy the ad packs in the first month that they register, whether they buy 1 or 3 or 15 or hundreds of them. Every ad pack that they buy in their first month, you get 1 point in the leaderboard. So that is there, and the top 5 places will be gifted a $50 position in Beyond Infinity. Okay, so we're going to give you a full, it won't even cost you the $15. We'll give you a $50 position in Beyond Infinity. If you already have a Beyond Infinity account, then you can nominate somebody else to have the account. They've got to be registered under We Share Abundance, so that we benefit from it as well as you. And any member with over 20 points, and 20 points won't be hard to accumulate now. And I think I've done this to give you a real good chance this month, because if you bring in a couple of people into the Poverty Crusher plan, and they get involved at the $75 level, which is very popular. They'll give you 30 points. You get 15 points for each person that you bring in at that $75 level. So just bring in 2 people, you've got 30 points. So you'll be in that 30-point level. And if you're in the top 5 places with 30 points, in addition to the $50 position in Beyond Infinity, you'll also get a $50 deposit into Vortic. Okay, so it's real good. Take a good look at it. It's in your back office on the leaderboard. And we are going to make this retrospective from last month. Now, nobody had 20 points, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The top 5 people are Oakhand, Hanabsal, Mark Williams, NB, and Pick and Profit. And they will all get, I'll be contacting them hopefully tomorrow. They will all get a 100% free position in Beyond Infinity. Okay, congratulations to those people. I expect that the next leaderboard will have more points in it. The top 2 people were only 8 points. The third was 7, the fourth 6, and the fifth was 5 points. Then there were people with 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. But it's a good thing to win now. There's no qualification. We did make the qualification 50 points, and we had the system abused. It cost you, the members, quite a bit of money that we paid out to people that were being fraudulent. Of course, we had to terminate their memberships. We won't get the money back, but that is just the way of the world, isn't it? People always want to take advantage of things. So that's where we are, folks. It's all going well. We'll be keeping on top of ROI tips once they get sorted out and moving. I've not yet talked with the developers for the games plan, but I do intend to get that sorted. Okay, so there's no questions there. Let's have a look and see if there are any questions in the Melon app. Nope. So that's it from me. Until tomorrow at the same time. I'm here every day at 7 p.m. London time, and I bring you all the updates and information and answer any questions that you've got. We are on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. So until tomorrow, I'll feed the sane. Be WISA warriors. Get out there, share some love and abundance, go the extra mile, and I'll see you later. Alligator in a wild crocodile. I'll see you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile.